everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name's Dad. I'm glad that you're here today. Hope you're having an incredible day. Did you know you're some kind of something? Make sure you're reminded of that all the time. Sometimes, as married people, we don't often get reminded about how we're some kind of something, but I want to let you know, even if you're not reminded all the time, that you are some kind of something. Okay, cool. Today we're talking about Jesssfam, and it's not really snarky. I mean, maybe I'm sure we will a little bit, but Jesssfam, someone had sent me some behind-the-scenes footage of this video that we're going to show you about her kid getting hurt on the beach. I don't know if it's one of her kids or one of Chris's kids, but we're going to show you kind of what's behind the scenes and how we've got kind of a glimpse too. There's an article made about Jesssfam, about what she did with her daughter Lilia, and I'm going to tell you, it's like virtue signaling, like 100%. There's no depths to which this woman will not go to make money or become viral and exploit her children for her own gains. Oh, Jesssfam, you're not some kind of something. All right, so let's go. So, as you know, Jesssfam's one of my favorite persons on earth. Not really. Terrible, actually. Recently, we've uncovered things when Janelle came on the show and talked about Jesssfam and Chris doing something super highly inappropriate. Jesssfam has completely ignored it. They're not going to talk about it. Nobody seems to care. Fans don't seem to care, but people have turned the page on Jesssfam and said, look, if that's what Chris has done, and we're going to take Janelle's word for it because we believe the victim, right? And she's burned every bridge. Nobody's really in her life anymore except for this Hannah girl and Sunkissed butt cheese, right? They're the only people who've kind of stayed around, but we'll see how long that's going to last, right? Because we know that Jesssfam burns every damn bridge in the world that she has, because if you're no longer useful to her, she doesn't want you there anymore. And that's just, it's sad. It's sad. Anyway, so we're going to go through this quickly. So before we get to that video and the behind the scenes stuff, I want to show you a couple of things that have been going on in Jesssfam's world, especially when it comes to her TikTok. Now, this is the TikTok that she did with her daughter. Okay, this is Lilia. This is Gabe's child. There are a bunch of kids at my house right now. Sleepovers and things. And Gus. Screaming, banging, fighting, spitting, pulling of hair, stealing of hats, wearing my shoes. Everly stole my cupcake. Weston's being a jerk. It's just summer. Shall we continue? Okay, anyway, so this is the TikTok that she did. So my daughter told me, I'm going to turn the volume off because I'll get flagged. My daughter told me something I never expected during her princess makeover. She realized who she really wanted to be. It's Prince Charming, even though she dressed as a princess first. Now, a lot of people be like, that's so cute. But just remember who we're dealing with here. Jesssfam always has an agenda. The issue with this whole thing is that Jesssfam is capitalizing on this movement right now of youth, and I'm not even gonna say the word tea because I'll get flagged. I don't care. That's how crazy this conversation is. Youth and then because if you read this article, video shows child transition from princess to Prince Charming. Now, this is from an article called Inside the Magic. .net. I don't know what it sounds like. It's a Disney blog. Sounds like this is run by Disney. And it says this. Again, look, video shows child transition from princess to Prince Charming in Disney Cruise Line. I'm going to make an allegation here. Okay, read this. Whatever makes you happy, wrote mom of Jessica Scooby 7. You mean Lilia Scooby? Okay. In a recent Instagram post below that shared her daughter emerging from their princess makeovers, Prince Charming. The mother-daughter duo recently enjoyed a trip on Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Wish, where the child was pampered by a fairy godmother apprentice at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutiquity. They missed an opportunity there. The enchanted salon invites guests to arrive as themselves, leave as a princess, knight, or sea captain. Per Disney's website, an announcement was made back in March. The infamous makeover experience would soon be setting sail. So this is something that's coming new, right? I want to keep that in mind. The team at Walt Disney Imagineering has created a storybook salon for our newest ship, blah, blah, don't care. Aboard the ship, Jessica Scooby's daughter, Lilia, appeared to begin their appointment with a Princess Jasmine-inspired makeover. Pretty sure that's not even her favorite princess anyway. That's why I know this is all fake. Commenters pointed out a huge change in their demeanor when midway through the video, Lilia emerged as Prince Charming. Oh my God! And that's on encouraging your kids to do whatever makes them happy. The proud mom of 7 added her caption. 5. The video has received more than 1.2 million likes combined between Instagram, TikTok, and overwhelming support for the child. Because she dressed up as Prince Charming? Look at how hard this Disney is going on this whole world. Like, this is it. I'm telling you. Disney, and I'm not even saying that this is like, it's not even, Lily is not the T word. She's not. And so Jessica is capitalizing on this thing. At least Jonathan Sakona Jolie, people can actually believe that his kid is transitioning, right? Because you can listen to her say that thing. Lily is not. They're writing this huge article about this thing. Jessica's capitalizing on this. The video, the way she lit up when she switched outfits, Imager, Instagram user wrote, "My heart." My heart. Many fans took notice to the confidence Lily exuded when dressed in the traditional royal prince garb. TikTok user Nisha wrote, "Honestly, you are the mom I aspire to be." Jessica's the mom you aspire to be? Well, you are dumb for saying that, because you really want to be someone who exploits their children, who doesn't watch them, lets cameras watch them. You really want to be someone who argues with their teachers on camera and has cops come to the house and argue with them, fights in Panda Expresses, loses all her friends, has threesomes and tells the internet about it, gives away her kids' privacy and medical history. You really want to be like that? Well, okay, I guess. I mean, you do you, boo. Your children are going to grow up and know just how much you love and accept them. Accept them for what? Dressing in a costume? I don't understand this. This is the thing. And Jessica's just capitalizing on this. Lily is not coming out as T. She's not. She just dressed up as Prince Charming. And I'm telling you, Jessica did this whole thing because she's probably being paid to do this. This is all a setup, everybody. The TikTok version of the video is 7.4 million. I'm not crying, you're crying, proud mama. Jessica captioned the video with following context. "My daughter told me something I never expected. That you wanted to wear a different costume? Oh my God, I am so proud. Come on." Again, I'm not going to continue reading it. The reason that pisses me off is because it's fake, guys. This was also, Jessica gets to, not only does she write off these vacations, she doesn't have to pay them. She writes them off, okay? And is sponsored by Disney Cruise Lines to come onto the ship and say, okay, we've got this idea. We want Lilia. We got to push this woke ideology right now because Disney is on that. Disney has come out and said, we have this not so secret agenda and we're pushing. We don't care what anybody says, right? And so they're going to use people like this. But here at the core of it is Jessica using her daughter for something her daughter is not a part of, like a movement or a thing that's going on in the world right now that her daughter has nothing to do with. And they're writing articles about it and they're doing all these kinds of things. And Jessica is not only that, she's exploiting Lilia for money to do this and get articles written about her and to just increase her own presence on the internet. This is not cool. I know people think, oh, you're taking it a little bit too far, Josh. It's a nothing burger. It's not a nothing burger because this is fake. Okay? That's the problem. And when you use really huge social issues going on in our world right now for your own social media clout, you're a dirtbag. That's what I'm saying. There's no levels to which Jesssfam will not go. And I'm saying this was all set up. There just happens to be an article written about it. She's happened to this is not something it's all set up. Everything Jesssfam does on her thing, on her platform, everything is set up. None of this stuff is random, doesn't just happen willy-nilly. And she does it for herself, okay? Because I want to show you. If you go to her TikTok, her shit-ass TikTok, she's doing an ad with her kids, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Those people are looking for people like Jess. Look, an ad, PSA, parents.
If you're not a parent, just keep scrolling. Moms, dads, parents, look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay if your child is still struggling with bedwetting. If you didn't know, I'm a mom of 7. Trust me, it is...
You're a mom of 5. Your 2 kids that are Chris's, they're hardly even there. You're not their mom. Stop it. I could understand if they lived with you full time. Then I'd say, go ahead. But are you really lumping these 2 other kids in here and then you're talking about your kids' bedwetting to get paid for it, Jess? You're getting paid to tell their friends that these kids still piss the bed. Do you guys not see a problem with this? Good nights, these people who hire these vloggers to do this shit are so stupid. And these families who agree to getting paid to outing their kids' bedwetting experiences, they're even shittier. Because what if those kids don't, and those kids don't even bedwet. They probably don't. but she's getting paid to lie. Because when those kids come out and say, I wasn't a bedwetter, is she going to have to give back that money? They're lying to you. And even if she's not, and her kids do wet the bed, you're really going to tell the whole internet, 1.7 million, 1.8 million people that you're doing that? There's so many ads on here with her kids involved in it. Okay, Jesssfam is one of the most... Here's the thing about Jesssfam. Everybody's like, well, she's gross, she's nasty in all different kinds of ways. But she is one of the main arbiters of child exploitation that I talk about. Like, she is unapologetically a douchebag about her kids and using her kids for ads. Doesn't care. Even though they got... You know what? If anybody else had allegations that their spouse had done something inappropriate like Chris has done, they would lose everything. They'd be canceled. Jesssfam just... Oh, well... She's a redhead, I guess. Her daughter dressed as Prince Charming. How dare you? So that's why I continue to cover the Jesssfam, because she's ew, right? She's ew. So let's go through this quick video. It's not quick. It's like, yeah, it's not bad. But I want to show you the video that she created. And of course, the title is A Serious Accident on the Beach Involving My Son. Okay? But all they do is they find that one zone. Here's the thing that bugs me so much about these people. And you know this about me. Okay, is that they're on vacation, they're going to film this thing, and something terrible happens. And that terrible thing is the highlight of their video. They use it to clickbait you into watching it. Do you guys not see a problem with that? They have a million other things that they could do on vacation and talk about, hey, we went to ice cream, we had family fun, blah, blah, blah. But they know that's not going to get them the clicks. And so when her son hurts himself, and I'll show you what happened behind the scenes, she uses that for clickbait. Come on, guys. You gotta know that's like, no, that's shitty, right? But let's take a look at this garbage shit.
We had some issues with this Airbnb yesterday. You're lying.
We're gonna get kicked out.
What is going on? Nothing really?
You probably deserved it. That's karma. I hope the shit smell permeated through your clothing.
Came of it. It is such a nice place and the view is so pretty. I have to show you guys, but none of the issues are resolved, and as the day goes on it is starting to get really hot in here. There's no AC, so we just have
my god, there's no AC.
Every fan on that there is in this house, which is actually not very many, and like every door open.
Mosquitoes.
And a good morning. It's been a great morning, and it's even greater now because we're leaving here. It's really hot inside of here. We are headed today to Monterey, which we didn't really realize, okay, what we were booking. If you watched my last video, there was very limited Airbnbs that were left in this area. We have passes to the aquarium. The kids have been wanting to go back. We wanted to explore there more, so we decided we'd make a weekend out of it. Anyway, we didn't realize how far this Airbnb was from the...
Like we didn't even know where we were going, and the thing is Airbnb, and there was like a thing, an alligator, and some shit, and there was some macaroni and cheese, we ate some cereal and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, I gotta make a vlog about this. Oh my god, did someone hurt themselves? I'm gonna film it. Oh my god, like, you know, we're just gonna go thing, there's no mosquitoes here, and there's fucking fans everywhere, AC, and I called the police and shit like that. I'm like, oh my god, you know who I am? Like, every time I watch a Jesssfam video, I get anxiety. I'm not even kidding. Like, my heart rate increases. Could you imagine living with this person? Your mom. This is your mom. This is your mom.
I think it's like a solid hour and 20 minutes, but it's better than the 3 hours. So is that... Oh, it's talking to you. The TV's talking to you. Oh, should we turn off Dance Dance Revolution? Yeah. This house is honestly so cool. It's just not actually...
It's just not cool because the air conditioning's broken. It's hot, but it's cool and like, it's cool shit here. Like... Cool.
It's just hot. It looks cool. Okay, do I just, how do I turn it off? Do I unplug it? Turn off all the lights, babe. One thing I love about this house is there's so much natural lighting. Anyway,
did she get like starting to be sued or something? Because the last video she like, I almost got kicked out, blah blah. Now she's like, look how amazing this is. It's so amazing. Look at how amazing all the lights are. The lights, there's a toaster here and stuff. It's so amazing.
Are packing up and we're heading out today. We're heading out to the aquarium.
You already said that shit.
Everybody up, packed them up, grabbed some snacks. Car number 1, car number 2. Oh, but look at this view. Oh, I'm a poet and I did.
Okay. It's another house, the roof of another house and some trees and shit. Okay. You ever been to Canada before? Look at this view. She said that about the other view from the hotel. It's like a view of other hotels. Okay, Jess.
Didn't even know it. Look at this, you guys. It is so beautiful out there. I cannot even handle it. Like,
maybe if you had a better camera. OMG trees. There are trees here, everybody. Have you guys ever seen a tree before? Look at these trees. Like, have you... Be still, my beating red-headed heart. Trees! Okay, fast forwarding shit.
The aquarium, and we're going to head over to the beach. We decided to stop and get ice cream before dinner because we're bad boys and girls, and put our name on a wait list to get some dinner. But I'll tell you what, to get 15 people seated is not an easy task. So we had one place turn us away, one place basically turn us away, and the third place said that they can seat us after about an hour or so. So we're gonna wait on that. We're gonna head over to the beach and hang out there for a little bit because the kids are dying to get in. They want to get in the water. I know the water is freezing. The water
Freezing.
It's so cold here. It's not something that you really want to swim in. But my kids are crazy though. Like they
Stop adding syllables to words and extra letters and vowels and shit. Okay, it's not freezing. It's just freezing. Hey, the water's freezing. Freezing. That's California people.
don't care if it's cold. They want to, like, Tommy's like, let's go grab our swimsuits. Like, I want to swim. And I'm like, bro, it's like 30 degrees.
Bro.
I don't want to get right in. So I can't do it. Why?
Why are kids scared of seagulls?
Go for the coffee. Save the coffee. The seagulls are going for the ice cream. Kaden, rest in peace, your ice cream.
A few minutes later, I left to go get jackets for the kids and got a call that Kyson had broken his toe. Jess always like, I left and there was a moment of trauma. Okay, so she wasn't even there. Remember that.
Right now? Is he okay? No.
Gotta turn the camera on. Remember, everybody, any normal parent wouldn't even think about turning the camera on. These people, they love it when their kids get hurt because they'll leave the camera on and they will film the entire experience. Guys, you cannot miss this stuff. This is the stuff that riles me right up. Is that this is the most important thing to them, is to capture this on video so they can get paid for it. And she thinks she's being all like mommy by putting the camera on recording next to her so she can record the audio of it. See, I put a camera down. I'm such an attentive mom. She wasn't even there. You don't even go here, Jess!
Do you want to squeeze my hand? Squeeze my hand? You can squeeze us as tight as you possibly can. Squeeze.
Nurse Jess here is for triage.
I don't want to know how
and head back to the Airbnb, which again is about an hour drive. What is it pulling up now for us? The way here was pretty not brutal, but I mean.
She made it sound like a kid broke or smashed a toe open. Everything had to go. If your kid broke his toe, smashed his toe open, you go to the hospital. They didn't. They went out for dinner and pizza. So she's lying. She just, again, she's making it like you make it sound so much worse than it was. He just hurt himself. If that was the case, if you were saying that he did what he said you did happened, then why aren't you at the hospital?
It was further than the chips, I think, are gone. The gate wasn't working, the door code wasn't working. We like pulled up the login to get in, and we like checked that we had the right number and everything, and it just wasn't working. So they just climbed on the other side of it and did, I don't know, I guess just like did the sensor things. Also, Kyson completely split his toe like in half, pretty much.
And you went out for pizza? You didn't go to the hospital to get stitches?
Earlier when we were at the beach, he was running around and he hit his toe on a rock. And it's pretty gnarly looking. I don't think I even talked about that earlier, but it's pretty bad.
Why didn't you, if your kid split their toe open, you take them to the emergency room, right? Am I wrong?
So luckily he's on soccer break right now because I don't think he's going to be out of commission for a minute with that toe.
A minute.
But we do check out of here tomorrow. So
that's what you're going to say.
Things.
Okay, so here's what I got. Thanks to the person who captured this because they were at the same beach at the same time this all happened. And I want to show you kind of what Jess didn't show you. And it's surprising to me that Jess didn't show you any of this stuff. She just showed that little piece that a stranger filmed more than Jess put on there because Jess was lying. So watch this. He's sitting there crying. If what Jess said did happen, why are they sitting there with a split open toe in the dirt and not taking this kid to an emergency room? They're just, what's his face there? Kekonan's, I forget his name. Kekoa? I don't know his name. Then there's Sunkiss Butt Jam over there with their butt in the sand. And then Chris is there. They're all just standing around. Part 2. So serious. Just stubbed his toe. Why do you lie, Jess? Look at Sunkissed pube hair here. Watch. Filming this. I'm gonna go look in her channel in a second. She's even capitalizing on Jesssfam's kid hurting himself. This is unbelievable. Such a jerk. Oh, hey, buddy. There is the man. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, Sam. Gus, leave him alone, man. Gus wants to wrestle all the time. So I caught that behind the scenes. Now I'm going to go quickly look at Sunkissed Crustacean here and see if she has what she did. Did she film this too for her own damn thing? So it doesn't look like Sunkissed Mommy used the footage because Jesssfam probably said, that golden footage of my son getting hurt is mine. We saw Sunkissed Crunch Booger still filming it, so whatever. Oh, these people are just disgusting. Jesssfam, you're gross. Sunkissed Snail Sludge, you are also gross. You guys will stop at nothing, and the bad parenting abounds, and you film it all for us to watch and tear it down because you're dumb. Thank you, though. Thanks for showing us how stupid and terrible and gross you are. Jesssfam, did your kid seriously just stub his toe? Okay, and so here's the issue. If he just stubbed his toe and you just lied about it, that's gross. But if he didn't stub his toe and you said what you said is true, why didn't you take him to the hospital? Because you made it sound like he literally lost his foot. So you need to get your shit checked. You're all terrible. The article really, really pissed me off because Jesssfam knows what she's doing in this climate that we're talking about, in this huge issue when we talk about kids. This is a big deal, and Jesssfam is capitalizing on it. It is really nasty because Jesssfam is not going through that with her children. But she's like, I'll love you for no matter what. And then Jesssfam did that video where she's like, I love you no matter what. You're going to be gay. That's no problem. No cool. Yeah. But if you're not going to like Disney, I'll cut you. Like, she's just silly. You're so stupid, Jesssfam. And to use these plights that families are actually going through to capitalize on it. Do you guys not find that a little bit icky? Is that just me? Am I taking that out of context? Am I taking that a little too far just because I hate her? Is it just the eating crackers syndrome? Is that what's happening here? Because I took a little bit of offense to that. Because there are a lot of people going through that and she gets to capitalize on it and make money off that. Right? And Lily is not going through anything like that. Oh, Jesssfam just keeps getting worse, man. Wow. You're gross. Jessie Grossy? Yeah. New nickname. Anyway, every time I watch a Jesssfam video, I hate her more. She just keeps getting worse. And she's just the one, hey, she will make ads about her kids pissing their beds to spite people who call her out. That's what she'll do that for. She'll seek that shit out. It's time for advertisers to stop advertising with family vlogs. It's time we might have to set up a campaign or something like that to start reaching out to advertisers on family vloggers to say, hey, this is no longer okay. You are exploiting children by paying these parents to put them in the videos to talk about things like this. But we had HelloFresh because Kathy loves HelloFresh, okay? Because she just likes the fresh meals and shit like that. And I just said, you know what? We're done with HelloFresh. We're not sponsored by them, and I would never take a sponsorship from them. But I canceled HelloFresh because I'm just so sick of seeing these people cook HelloFresh while exploiting their children. So we'll just order a different one until they're all going to use family vloggers. But I'll tell HelloFresh, hey, I stopped using you, HelloFresh, because you keep exploiting kids. I can't in good conscience continue to use the things all the time. You guys like HelloFresh? Maybe give them a holler and say, I'm about to cancel my subscription because I don't like what you're doing, because that's what I did. That's the only way we can combat this. It really is. Because if they don't make money exploiting their children, then they won't do it. They don't have a reason to do it. Does that make sense? Okay. So take a deep breath. Whew. Thank you for being here, for snarking and having some fun with me and talking about the serious topics. Don't forget you're amazing, incredible, and protect the kids around you. You are super valuable, and so are they. And I think just being a good parent really, really matters this day and age, like even more than it ever has before. We need to reverse a few years and figure out where we're going wrong. Social media is obviously the end. This is what happened, for sure, 100%. This is crazy. So don't ever forget, guys, how valuable you are, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow.